Howdy everybody, Mike McCoy here. About time to put out the bird feeders. Mary's got that turned upside down. Grass is green. I think she's mowed the yard 2 or 3 times. Looks pretty good. Nothing's coming up in the garden yet. I think probably what she planted is the ground is too cold. We do this every year. We get in too big a hurry. But we'll get it before it's over with. Or she will. She's got the ground fixed and ready to go. I know a lot of other people's planting stuff further south than us and having pretty good luck with it. And I'm seeing out in the Midwest, people's planting corn. So it's getting to be that time of year. Spring is upon us. Time of growing stuff. Just a good time of year. Pollen's been awful bad this year. It's just about worried me to death. I was going to give you a shot of mother coming up through here in her four-wheeler. She's been busy. There goes the big dog. There she comes. She's a percolating right along. That dog, he has to run with her. That one there don't run as good as the red one does, but it does pretty good. And old Glory ain't flying hardly as high as she usually does. Slipped down a little bit. That flagpole's one of them. It's in sections, you know, it slides inside itself. And I reckon the wind blows hard the other night. One of them slipped down a little bit, and I'm going to have to get Chad to fix it for me. I ain't liking that at all. But yeah, we're looking along. Here we go. Mike McCoy. Mother is the cameraman, camera woman, camera technologist. That's your on the porch, finally getting you all the video out. Been slow. Had to go to the doctor a few times. That's took up a lot of her time. And dodging this coronavirus, that ain't good. I'm wiping my eye, probably getting that virus right now. But here we go, you know. All I've heard is coronavirus for the last month. I'm getting tired of this. I'd rather send it back to China where it come from. But somebody said that's the longest lasting thing that's ever come from China. I've had some of their tools so I can sort of identify with that. But Mother's still selling a little lumber. She's been out there all day rearranging her stack piles. She come by a while ago and said, you know, there's plenty enough room out there to build a house if that lumber's gone. I said, well, pile that stuff up and burn it and let's build a house. She said, oh God, no. I said, if you've got a hammer, I got a nail. She said I couldn't swing the hammer. So I don't guess we're going to be building a house. But we've had pretty good luck selling stuff, ain't we? Mm-hmm. And she keeps them about 6 foot away, and then she'll lay the money down, and they'll lay the money down, and she'll go get it. Spray it down the Lysol. But everything's been going good on this hill. It ain't got warm enough to really garden yet.
Well, it's been too wet.
And it's been too wet. She caught it dry enough the other day and she tilled her gardens up. And she has got some little plants out there. It's, you know, she put in a thing.
That's puny.
And they're puny. I've looked for her to kick them like a football. Poor little things like they ain't got enough problems as it is. But
I'd like to go to Pratt's greenhouse, but they ain't no way in the world we can go up there this year.
Ed, I wished I could get up there this year, but we just can't make it. got too much going on.
Well, I can't. We can't go on this virus and stuff.
This virus and stuff, and I mean it. Just can't do it. I'm gonna
And
miss my.
And you're puny. We can't go.
I'm puny. I found a spot in my bladder about as big as a garden pea, and I've got to have it took off the 1st of May. I'm dreading that like one thing. I've been about made myself sick worrying about that. Mother said I'd just been a big baby.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Well, you must be able to read my mind then,
Yeah.
because I didn't say it out loud.
But I worry about, I've become her, she said. And I guess I have used to. I ain't worry about nothing back before I got sick. Never thought about nothing. I thought I was gonna
What
live
did
forever.
you tell me? Why do you worry so much?
Yeah, now
Why do you worry so much, Michael?
I worry about going and getting gas. And then don't worry about passing it, though.
No, that don't seem to be bothering you too bad.
But all in all, things is good. I'm in pretty good shape for the shape I'm in. Mother's in good shape. We're in good humor.
Mother's wore out.
Yeah, well, Daddy's about half the lick too, you know.
That's beside the point.
We're just two old people that's about run a race, and I swear it don't seem like the other day you was a teenager. And I was running up and down the roads just in love. But, and it was good times too, in case you missed it.
Well, this ain't bad times. I mean,
No,
really
no,
bad. It just
we're still dreaming the dream. That John Prine, that song "In Spite of Ourselves," that pretty much explains me and Mother. We're gonna be the big door prize. So, but I hope everybody's staying healthy. Cause of this corona, you never know. But all in all, we're doing all right. We ain't doing bad. And I don't like the idea of having to go to the doctor. Of course, you can't wait for me in the waiting room or go back there with me while I'm getting my shots and stuff. But it is what it is. And I had to go to the cancer center and get 2 shots and meet with my doctors. Supposed to meet with my doctor's assistants, but he come by and see me anyway. And I just can't say enough about their staff up there. I don't know what people's titles is, nurses, you know, they've all got a title. But I mean, from the people that takes your name when you come in to the nurses, gives you the shots, and the almost doctors and the doctors and all that. I mean, they've all been just top notch. You couldn't ask for better people. And I'm proud to be going there. I'd highly recommend the Messino Cancer Center to anybody that's got cancer. Cancer's a scary thing. It's a real scary thing. And they'll really help you along on your journey with it, you know. So, that's it about
you
that.
alive.
They've kept me alive for the last 7 years.
Yeah.
And me and Dr. Messino's actually friends, and I think a lot of it. I'd put him up against every doctor in the country. But hopefully we'll get this little operation behind us here, and it ain't supposed to last but like an hour, you know, start to finish, so it ain't nothing. It's life-threatening as far as I know. I mean, any operation's dangerous, but it ain't like major surgery or nothing like that. And hope to get you another sawing video out. Maybe I can get it out before next Friday. I hope to. That's the plan. But it's raining every day and cold and gloomy and bad. I ain't going down the sawmill. I want sunshine and blue skies. And other than that, that's about all that's been going on. I mean, that's our social life, so going to the doctor. Mary Ruth's doctor, she has to go to once a year for a checkup. He took a month, March off. He ain't made it back. I don't know if he's made it back yet or not.
I don't know either.
I bet he got on one of them crazies. I don't know.
I didn't ask no questions. I know they can't tell stuff like that, but I'll find out whenever I go see him.
It ain't funny, but it is too. You know.
Bless his heart.
He's,
He'd probably been planning that for a year anyway.
well, I'm sure he has.
Bless his heart.
And he's an excellent doctor too. He's kept Mother tuned up over the years, and she seems to like him, and I like him, so that's all good. And we have been really fortunate with finding good doctors. We really have. Mother's had some awful luck of doctors, and here lately, in the last 8 or 10 years, she's really lucked up. Them that delivered her children and stuff, they didn't show me much. When we was young, we didn't know, you know. You grow up to believe that all doctors is right and great and good and all that. And I'm here to tell you, all doctors ain't created equal. But we
Preachers ain't either.
Who?
Preachers ain't either.
Oh gosh, no. There's some preachers out there. I mean,
Took me 40-some years to figure that out too. I'm a little slow.
Yeah, we don't get. Well, you know, our parents.
You didn't say nothing about them.
They wouldn't talk about a preacher. They wouldn't talk about a doctor.
No.
And we was raised to believe that
There's all good.
there's all good, you know. And
Well, that ain't the truth.
that's just wrong. So.
Enough about that too.
Yeah, but my advice to you, if you get some kind of disease, especially a disease that can kill you, seek out the best doctor you can, and one that you trust, for it's worth a whole lot. And kind of sad, that last video I put up where Big Laura was flooding, there was a guy run out of the road and got in that creek. I guess his last week or week before last and drowned. He was 51 years old. I've met him and talked to him, but to say know him, I didn't know him, but he has been down to Sawmill before, and I went to school with his dad. That's really sad. My heart goes out to their families. And the creek, I'm sure, was still up, but it wasn't up nowhere near flood stage like it was. And Madison County in the state of North Carolina, they done just a bang-up job fixing the roads and stuff and the flood damage that they had down there. For just within days, they had had the road back open, and where it washed out and on the road in places, they had that fixed. So, proud of them. So that's so much for that, but that is sad to hear somebody losing their life like that, especially getting grounded. That ain't no good way to go. And I presume he drowned. He was in the creek. He may have had a heart attack, or he may have wrecked and died in the wreck. I don't know, but anyway, he's dead. And we still go down to the sawmill and start it every once in a while, but we ain't sawed in what, 2 weeks?
2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks. We're gonna have to get down there and knock the rust off the blade. I've got one more log of doctors to saw. I've got to do it. And
we got some pine that we got to saw.
We've got some pine down there. We've got to cut 1x10s out.
Because I'm out of lumber. I got to saw some more. Somebody might want some lumber.
She sold all her lumber. And
I got some 2x stuff.
Yeah, we got plenty of 2x. But it's kind of surprised me. I guess while people's at home, we're wanting to do little projects. And we've turned down way more work than we've sold for. I don't take orders anymore. I just ain't able. People call the last order I took. Guy said, I'm in no hurry for it whatsoever. Just do it at your own leisure. And that was on a Friday, and Monday morning he called at 7 o'clock and said, what's the status of my order? And I said, that's it.
It was snowing.
I ain't gonna do it no more. And it was snowing. And I told him straight up that I wasn't gonna go down there at that sawmill and it cold and bad. So that ended that. You just can't be good to people. And but now we cut and put in the inventory, and if we've got it, we'll sell it. And if we ain't, I'll send them somewhere that might have it. That's the only thing I can do. So trees is putting out a few leaves. These oaks is budding out. The hickory down there, it's getting quite a few leaves on it. Mother will be a planting here in a day or two as soon as this wind blows the ground dry.
I sowed me some squash, yellow squash and zucchini and one little fine cucumbers. But I bet they've rotted in the ground. I'll have to go down there. Ravioli caught that mole.
Did he?
There was a mole went around. They didn't go through my heels, but they went around, and he caught it the other day. It's big.
That Ravioli, he is a hunting dog. He's killed groundhogs, moles. He can't get him a coon yet. I'd say a coon would be a
I hope he don't.
pretty good adversary.
I wish he wouldn't kill them groundhogs. They don't bother nothing.
No, they don't bother nothing. That's what he does, and we can't stop him. Well, I'm going to get off from here. It was a good visit. Wasn't the best video in the world, but, you know, I'm checking in, and hopefully the next one will be better. Talk at you later.
Hope everybody has a good day. Bye.